Scratch me and he also plays bass. Marc has sewage all over the place. Bob sits on his ass and he draws. Chris thinks people really suck. Marc finds dead raccoons and ducks. Bob sits on his ass and he vlogs about things that probably don't exist. It's Mightiest Bastards.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Earth's Mightiest Bastards vlog. I am Marc Stores, and with me as always is...
Chris.
And...
Rob.
Nice! Thank you for joining us for this week's vlog. We're going to be talking about...
Daredevil!
Much anticipated...
Daredevil!
Wow.
I'm so excited.
I see.
My favorite hero of all time.
Yeah. Well, so last
too.
year, Daredevil hit Netflix with season 1.
Yeah.
Where we got to see him, fight the Kingpin.
Awesomely played by D'Onofrio.
Yeah, which is
he
probably
was a great, actor, great choice for the role.
Yeah,
He was perfect.
Creepy.
Yeah, big.
Ish. You couldn't ever
Menacing.
trust him. Like, even...
But still soft-spoken.
That's what I mean. You'd be this, so you're like, okay,
Yeah.
but then he crushed your head in the door.
Well,
He was so...
make him look bad in front of his lady.
He was so unnerving.
Yeah, he was
that it just-
disconcerting.
The
fact that he thought he was a good guy is what made it all the more powerful.
Yeah.
That he really thought he was making the hard decisions to save a city when he was the most corrupt element in it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But that's season 1, and we've got season 2 coming up on March 18th.
Yes, March 18th.
And I'm
Season
super stoked
Yeah,
about
the
this.
two trailers, the last two that came out with are just...
Oh, amazing. And they deal with 2 separate issues entirely.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a Daredevil fan, you know one thing, that the Punisher, Frank Castle, also occupies the same basic real estate, and he has a different modus operandi, which is to blow bad guys away in vengeance of his family's murder. And that's amazing. So they're clearly going to deal with that this season, the dynamic between 2 vigilantes, one of whom shoots to kill, and the other one, is still a good Catholic.
Doesn't kill.
Exactly. And that's amazing. And then on the other side, you get the dark Asian mythos part of what's going on with
We're
the
going to see
Dracula
more of the
legend.
Hand this season.
And this evil ninja clan, and he was trained by a ninja master.
Yeah.
And so he's kind of been groomed since he was a kid to play a part in this great war with evil forces from Japan particularly, but also from like nether regions.
Yeah.
So you get this very real prescient threat from the Punisher, and then this more esoteric threat from the Hand, and then finally his love interest, Elektra
Nachios, yes.
who is an
show up.
awesome, beautiful Greek assassin, and all of these things are going to come together in this season, and I could not possibly be more excited.
Pretty excited about it,
especially with how well they treated his relationship with the Kingpin and him becoming Daredevil in the first season.
Yeah.
I sense this is going to be amazing.
Now, in season 1, we did get a little hint, a small hint of Elektra. And Froggy,
Just a mention.
Froggy's talking about the Greek girl in college, which
Foggy,
we all...
but yeah.
I'm sorry, Foggy.
That's all right.
Yeah, Froggy.
Froggy Bilson.
We were all pretty excited
His best
about
friend. Yeah, no, it was exciting.
So, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But now that we're going to actually see the character come to the screen and see what she's going to do, it begs the question, is she going to survive?
Well, it depends on how true they are to the comic.
Because...
It's only season 2. I can't imagine they would go that that quick.
If you ended
it could be a
season 2
season
with
capper.
Bullseye?
It could be a great season capper.
That could.
Yeah.
And if they are going to include Bullseye in this, they might be saving it for next season because they've got plenty going on this season with both the Punisher and the Hand.
Those trailers are full. I don't see how they're going to throw in something else. Unless it's a throwaway, like I said, maybe in the last moment,
the
finale,
and sets up the 3rd season, which would be great.
You gotta have Bullseye.
Oh,
eventually.
yeah.
I mean, how do you not? So.
I thought they actually had Bullseye in the first season with that little guy who was really good at using whatever was at hand to kill things, and then ended up killing himself rather than disappoint Wilson Fisk, who is, of course, the Kingpin.
Yeah.
But that wasn't him. But it could have been.
Yeah, right,
I was really thinking, damn, man, they're going to have Bullseye already. Bullseye's great. That's another one of Daredevil's great menaces.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just a super assassin who can literally kill you MacGyver style with a paper clip or a loose leaf.
Just...
Yeah, hunk of plastic, whatever. Cigarette wrapper. Spoons. Well, spoons.
They're rarely seen spoon attack by Bullseye.
He's done
it. So, with getting the Punisher this season, we've got his name was John Bernthal, right? The guy
from Walking Dead who played Shane in the first season of Walking Dead.
What do you guys think about the casting of the Punisher?
Physically, he looks right. Dark, brooding, hard-featured. In terms of what he's going to bring to it as an actor, I mean, we've seen him do his super intense thing already when he played Shane in The Walking Dead, and that got a little tedious. But this is a different character with different writers, different directors.
Yeah.
So I think if they keep him dynamic enough, they're going to make a really interesting interpretation of Frank Castle.
But that's probably why they picked him, because of
what he was able to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you're going to see that in there.
Yeah, I thought he was great in The Walking Dead. He definitely brought it, the presence.
Yeah, there was one too many scenes where he was Travis Bickling in the mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
as soon as he shaved his head, as soon as he shaved that head, I'm like, yeah, it's
That's
down.
the thing. I think
He's
you're
gonna
going to
die.
see that guy for the first couple episodes of The Punisher, because he'll just be staring off because he's just fucking damaged. And he's just be like, strawberry shortcake.
That's true.
Put it in pie. Everyone's dying. And then eventually he'll turn into
The Punisher we know.
Yeah.
Do you think that we're going to see a Frank Castle with the iconic skull?
Yes.
How could you
Eventually,
Nah,
yes.
Yeah.
That's gonna. I think like with Daredevil in season 1, it took a while to get the suit.
And that was a good thing. Because they didn't just throw the suit in there.
I was kind of bummed to see the Frank Miller suit go. Like,
no, the ninja suit.
The ninja suit was really cool.
Black
Yeah.
on black was
Yeah,
awesome.
it's black, right?
Yeah, but maybe at the end we'll get a little glimpse of the Punisher wearing the skull.
And what I noticed in the trailer, I think it was the third trailer, is that there's a little hint of the reflective red eyes. Which is
you get to see the red eyes.
iconoclastic
Yeah,
in terms of how he's drawn in the comic, but hard to kind of pull off because you saw his eyes when the one time he wore a suit in the actual first season. And it's much better, and it helps to conceal his identity even more. That's one thing they always got wrong with Batman, too, I thought. It's hard to do white eyes in a bat suit, I get. And Batfleck, they're kind of doing it with the power suit. Because you can get away with
that's
it.
But it's regular suit.
But in my mind, Batman looked better with white eyes, Daredevil looks better with red eyes. So the fact that they're going with red lenses, I think is
I know
actually
one
a
with a
good
mask
call.
had white eyes. Green Lantern.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Batman.
That's always been traditional.
Like
Giant
mask.
Spider-Man white eyes.
Yeah, you had white eyes.
well, like Captain America didn't.
That's what made Daredevil unique.
But like Wolverine.
No,
did.
you're right. Captain
No,
America.
no, Wolverine didn't. Sometimes he
when
didn't
Wolverine
have.
was in the cowl, he had white eyes.
In the pretty sure.
99% of the time.
Sometimes he didn't, but yeah.
You're lying. You're lying to our
I'm
fans.
sorry. I'm lying to YouTube.
Fibonacci.
But I like the fact that they're doing this because it's more concealing. It's more faithful to the actual character, and I'm sick of seeing people having to use black grease paint around their eyes, and then they take off their mask and it magically disappears.
Yeah,
I mean it's one of my
We're looking
slight
at you,
beefs with Arrow.
Batfleck. We're looking at you.
We're looking at almost everyone. We're looking at you, Michael Keaton, with admiration because you've done a lot of good work, and I'm sorry you didn't win the Academy Award last year.
Last vlog, we gave a round of applause to Mr. John Goodman. So, boys, only proper. Mr. Michael Keaton.
Oh, Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
He's a winner.
He is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, there's always Beetlejuice too. That might be your time.
You want to get nuts?
Snap.
Yeah.
Let's get nuts.
Oh.
Come on. Let's get nuts. All right, Daredevil, season 2.
I
That
know.
was pretty awful.
Yes.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah, I'm
excited.
pretty
How can you not be?
excited,
After what they got right in the first season, which was everything, pretty much everything. I don't have a
Totally.
beef at all with the first season. To see the themes introducing for someone who, like I said, it was the Frank Miller run on Daredevil
That's
that
the one.
first got me into sequential comics right after I read Dark Knight Returns. And so to see it brought to life this vividly and this authentically is very exciting for me.
It is.
And I think it's going to just maintain its brilliance, I hope.
Yeah, I
Touch
totally
wood.
agree.
No.
Now, in the trailer, we saw a hallway, and we saw a fight scene.
We did.
Yeah.
Are we going to see another hallway fight scene like we saw from episode 3, season 1?
They will.
Dude,
Yeah.
that whole
fight
fight
scene
scene was
was
a game
But
changer.
honestly,
seriously,
I'd rather have them spread out shorter good fight scenes.
I agree
than
with that, too.
Jam it in one episode and then you just get some pretty good
Little
one.
tidbits
Yeah.
here and
the
there.
fight
yeah.
scenes in season 1 were pretty intense. I mean, not only just the hallway scene.
No, that was
but
the apex.
That was
Yeah,
the
that
one.
was.
though.
Yeah,
And
that
that
was
was only
an
episode
amazing
2.
piece of
And you're like
choreography.
waiting for that again. You didn't ever get that again.
No.
They were very.
No, but you still got really good.
But it was a good mid-season peak.
Yeah,
It
it's
didn't.
crazy.
Yeah.
It gave you a little something to get excited about, and that's the beautiful thing also about Netflix is that we're not going to have to wait week to week like TV stuff.
No, man, it's all
We
there.
will be able to
It's
binge
all
the
there.
hell out of this.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not
very
a couple
excited.
days. I'll probably.
Yeah.
They won't last more than 3.
No,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Probably
Now
not.
we see that Stick is back.
Which he had
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah,
That's a
of
guy who
course.
trained
Stick had to be
Daredevil,
back,
Matt
yeah.
Murdock,
Yep.
and the one who's preparing him for this war against
With the
evil
hand.
ninja, basically, which is the hand.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's,
I know.
They're
It's,
actually
it's strange the two
delving
trailers because they're like
into,
completely
yeah.
different. Like I said in the beginning of this, two universes: the very concrete, brutal world of the Punisher, and this
Yeah.
really weird, esoteric, almost fantastic world of the ninja.
Yeah.
And they're going to blend them together.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be pretty
and
awesome.
It's the same place as Avengers, and the same place as
in the same universe,
Shield.
the same context. And the Defenders, which is going to be a team that Daredevil's going to be a part of soon, that will also be a show on Netflix, that's actually going to have some sort of placement within the Thanos, the Infinity Gauntlet, Infinity War series for the next two Avengers movies.
This is all building up to.
And so, unlike what DC does, Marvel is brilliant enough to incorporate their television world and their Netflix world in with their cinematic world, and then all these great characters you fall in love with in these different contexts are going to come together to fight these massive world-threatening battles in ways we always dreamed of seeing.
Yeah.
What we love to read in the comics when this happened, when Daredevil would end up fighting with the Hulk and get the shit kicked out of him, which happened.
Him and Cap were always my favorite encounters.
Oh yeah,
Daredevil and Cap.
Totally.
Like they're just,
it's great.
They were so fun.
Yeah.
Daredevil almost blasted him once.
Yeah.
And then he just sagely set his billy club down and knew when he was beat and walked away.
Yeah,
He's Daredevil.
I personally preferred the Daredevil and Wolverine fights. Those were always kind of fun.
That's crazy.
Wolverine just nonstop, nonstop to Daredevil. So, and of course the classic Daredevil Punisher fights.
Well, those are vintage because they're both in the same neighborhood. They're both essentially the same guy. You know.
Well, except like he says in the in the trailer, like he's, the Punisher is there because he thinks that Daredevil's not going to finish the job, which he kind of doesn't.
Well, it's true.
The Punisher is there to just
not doing it. He said
kill, and that's it.
And he nailed it with the line of dialogue that said, "You're one bad day away from being me." The Punisher says this Daredevil, and it's true.
Yeah.
Punisher lost his wife and children.
Yep.
And now he is killing the people that he feels are responsible for, which is a completely legitimate response.
Right.
And Matt Murdock did not have that same exact experience, so he's going about it a different way. So they have a fundamental different ideas, but they come basically from the same place, and their intentions are the same.
Yeah.
So there's so much on the same side, but there's this one huge difference.
The killing.
Yeah.
The killing. All right, so I think anything on more thoughts on Daredevil season 2?
No. Can't fucking wait.
Yeah,
it's going to be amazing. There's no. If it disappoints me, you're going to see a very sad bearded man.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think it will though, because I think they've got the same team, and I think it's going to work out well. And what I love is the complete dearth of Wilson Fisk. Like he did his shit in the first season,
right.
and he'll be back because that is the ultimate nemesis of Daredevil.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be some cameos.
Oh, there'll be little bits here and there, but they're not focusing on that. They're letting him grow as a character and deal with these new elements, and I'm really excited about it. It's going to be great. Watch it March 18th.
March 18th.
There it is, Netflix, March 18th, Daredevil season 2. So,
Rhombus.
Be hexagonal. I don't think I did 10 sides.
Yeah, it was so far.
Nobody wanted to do 10 sides.
No, that's
too much.
Yeah, it was a diamond.
Yeah, way too much. So there you have it. Thank you for checking out the vlog, Earth's Mightiest Bastards, Daredevil season 2. We are a podcast. You can find us on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, embpod.com, and of course, be sure to hit the subscribe button to our YouTube channel. So we'll be talking to you next week.
Bye.
See you.
Earth's mightiest bastards. Earth's mightiest bastards. We might not know more than you, but now that we think about it, I think we do.